Good morning, friends. It's Nick Lind at Commencement Bay Brokers. Monday, January 16th. This is your value-added video. We're going to talk data and stats. Today, we're going to take a peek back at how 2022 ended. We're going to take a look at the end-of-month stats for December 2022. They tell an interesting story. And I think if you're thinking of buying a house in 2023, these stats will help you understand where the market is so you can make some good informed decisions on whether or not you want to be in the marketplace moving forward in the new year. The headlines are full of fear in the real estate market in general. Headlines are probably 60 days-ish behind the actual marketplace, in my experience. And these stats in Pierce County tell a little bit of a different story, and I think it's something that you'll want to know, especially if you're planning for the new year and buying a house was one of your resolutions. The marketplace was a tale of two different markets in 2022. The first quarter of the year was a buying frenzy. Home prices skyrocketed up. There were buyers buying properties with no inspections, bidding way over the asking price. The marketplace cooled a little bit in the middle of the year. The headlines and some of the conversations that we have, people used a term like, I'm going to wait, I've heard several people say they're going to wait for the market to crash, but I want to share this with you because it doesn't look like that's actually happening. In fact, if you follow the average home price in Pierce County for a single family residence back from February 2021, which was quite a busy market, the average price was $415. And if you follow the graph, you can see that the average price, which is reflected in the green line, has continued an upward trajectory all the way through the end of the year. I think that's a key piece of information for people to understand. You do see a flattening out between August, September, October, and November, but we haven't seen a major correction in the average price of a home in Pierce County. In fact, it's held relatively firm at $530, even with the higher interest rates. So as we move into the new year, I want to share a little nugget if you're thinking of buying a house. A lot of the sellers that we're negotiating with are operating like the market is moving down and moving down fast, and there's some fear involved with a lot of the sellers. The sellers are worried that they're going to lose the equity that they built up over the boom. The statistics do not support that. So if you're thinking of buying a house, you can get a good deal with sellers that are willing to negotiate before they realize this market is more level and less down. One of the reasons why the marketplace has stabilized is because of the inventory in the marketplace. And if you look at the inventory numbers, they tell a story that shows you why the home prices are not exactly moving downward very fast. You can see that the inventory is up if you measure inventory from December 2022, which this line does, versus December 2021. The inventory is up 58% in total, but December 2021 was one of the lowest windows of inventory that we've seen. And in fact, the current inventory level, which has not increased significantly between October and December, there's only a couple hundred houses available in total. If you take a peek back at where we were in February 2019, we had 3,156 homes available in Pierce County for sale, and currently we only have 2,169 available. We thought February 2019 was a pretty strong market. You see the inventory just being chewed up as we enter the kind of hyper-competitive COVID market, and then the inventory numbers are now slowly beginning to rebuild as the interest rates have increased significantly, but the inventory numbers are not building at a very, very fast pace. So we still are stuck with a low inventory market. We have a high rate environment, so some buyers on the sideline. If you're thinking of buying a house in the new year, you'll want to pay attention to the inventory stats. With the inventory staying low, as the rates become more affordable, more buyers will enter the marketplace, and we may very well see some more competitive sales moving forward, which means if you want to buy a house and you want to have a great deal, you want to be able to negotiate a great deal with the seller, then you should do it before the rates come back down a ton further, because once they do, it's going to be tougher and tougher to negotiate those great deals. Hey guys, the stats don't lie. It was a little bit of a longer video today. I want to make sure that you understand how our marketplace works and why there's a window of opportunity right now as we head into the new year for you to get a pretty good deal on a property. Thanks so much for watching. We look forward to sharing some more information with you next week. See ya.